Oh, whoops, forgot to do the intro, but hello, here I am. Sorry, normally I have a standby screen, but I don't today because uh, I'm just doing it. Hey, sorry, I wasn't ready for that at all. Uh, but I am Devin, half of Dads and Dice, and I am here today to play some solo Scholars of I was going to say Scholars of the West Kingdom. That's not it. It is Scholars of the South Tigris. This is going to be part of my weekly solos that I'm doing on Wednesday nights here, and very excited to play this one. I have only soloed this, I think, once. I might have done it twice, but I think I've only done it once. So I'm excited to do it again. Had to kind of gloss through the rules for the solo. I remember how to play my turn, and like many Garphill games, my turn is not going to change, or my gameplay is not going to change. But yeah, so I'm gonna switch it over here. Bam, there we are. So big sprawling game here. Had to kind of make things fit as best I can. Yeah, I think I got everything on the screen. That's kind of what I was double checking. So this is Scholars of the South Tigris. So I have kind of my player area here as well as the solo player area here, kind of all crammed together. That is really just to make space. Honestly, I'd probably play this way too. But just so you know, like technically I could slide this over a little bit, that over a little bit, and this is the solos, this is my area. Scholars of the South Tigris is I don't know, action selection sort of game. What's up, Pat? How are you this week? Thank you for joining in. Where you are essentially going to be trying to translate various scrolls over here from the House of Wisdom from whatever language they're in into Arabic. So every scroll or every language wants to get to Arabic. Sometimes you can do that as simple as one step. If you have a Syriac scroll, you could use a translator like this to go straight to Arabic. Sometimes you have to do multiple steps. Maybe you take like this Hebrew one and you go Hebrew to Syriac, Syriac to Arabic. Right, and so you'll be translating these scrolls using the translators out here. You've got more possible translators out here that you can go and recruit for you, or the AI will do it for themselves. You can also, this is kind of where you have scrolls that you would deliver over to the House of Wisdom in order to translate them. So if you see, all the scrolls are basically different victory point conditions. What's up, Michael? Appreciate you jumping in as well. You can see they all have kind of different victory point things. You know, they all have a base victory point amount and then some sort of variable condition that gives them more victory points. And so depending on what it is, could be, you know, maybe I really like this one and I want to get it over here into the House of Wisdom to eventually translate it. You also have the, this kind of really reminds me of the Gaia project tracks, right? That's what it looks like to me. But yeah, this is a research track. You'll be doing research. The research, for the most part, it does give you kind of some singular bumps in there. All these clear marks are just kind of one-off, you get it. But the bolded ones, or I guess it's every even numbered one, increases your income, and based off the cards that you play, so if I play, let's call it this one, and this one, whenever I am done playing stuff and I do a rest turn, I will activate all of these blue abilities, and so you'll activate the individual, you know, in this case the yellow, they all have names. That one's mathematics, this one's engineering, physics, but I go by color, the yellow, the purple, you'll activate those, getting whatever income. Yeah, Michael, this one, it should be a good one. Probably a nice, long, crunchy one, but it is a good one. I am playing, there's kind of the casual, they call it a casual game and an epic game. I am playing the epic game. It just, there's an extra 4 scrolls over in this kind of deck here. goes a tad bit longer there. And that's really it. I think I'm going to start playing. I've already kind of done all of the, we'll call it setup stuff. So as part of setup, you put these 4 neutral translators out there and you put kind of starting resource cards over them. In the solo game, you just pick one. So I picked this one right here. So I marked it with, this is my translator. Now I can use the neutral translators. However, 2 things. 1, I got to pay a coin. 2, I specifically in the solo game have to pay the solo opponent because he controls all neutral translators. So he starts with 3, pretty powerful. But I started with this one. I started with, here's my 7 dice. I will draw 4 here in 1 second. I got 2 gold, 2 silver, a red, and then a bump up the yellow track, which gave me another silver here. And that is it. So the first thing I need to do is I need to draw my 4 starting dice. Yeah, I like this one. It had 2 gold. Honestly, none of them had a lot of silver. I think this one had a 4 silver option, 1 gold. But this was what I thought was going to kind of be the best. Unfortunately, none of them gave me an orange track bump. So I have over here kind of my starting, it's kind of an aim or goal. So I want to interact with this person, this translator in some way, whether it's hiring them or dismissing them. I want to translate out of the purple, and then I want to get the orange 3 bumps up. When I do that, I get this card, which is another card to use, as well as an opening spot there. So let's draw my first 4. Did not get my blue. Maybe, probably not now. Nope. Okay, that should be all right. We'll manage. I like the one that lets you turn. I like the one that lets you turn coins or coins to gold. Yeah, so I agree. This one just lets you draw. I did debate getting this one for that ability. It is the 1 coin to a gold. I really like to put that like kind of at this, either this translate ability here, or even possibly the whatever they call it, journey, or the, delivering ability, because you're going to get silver. No, it's vice versa. I don't know. But sometimes I like to do those. So here's my starting dice. Okay. So things I would like to do. I unfortunately will not be translating this round unless I go get another worker. I really like this one, and this one is also the purple I want. It goes Hebrew to Persian, so I could kind of work toward the future, trying to get maybe this translator out here, hire them. And it gives me an orange bump. I also, looking over here, there's like 3 in a row that are Sanskrit, and although that's typically the hardest steps to get, if I hired somebody like this guy, that girl, she does Sanskrit to Hebrew, and then I could go Hebrew to Persian, Persian to Arabic, so I could set up to doing things like that. And honestly, if I delivered these 2, if I delivered those 2, they give me orange bumps. I also like that this one, you get points for orange dice, and this one you get points for orange dice. Okay. So I'd also like to research. Unfortunately, researching red is my only option. If I did the big research 10, I can do 2 bumps. Gives me the gold to deliver. Use this 3 to deliver here. Use this 1 to hire or interact with these 2. Might not be a bad first round. need a way to kind of recoup some of my gold. So if I did the red, the orange, if I did the red, the orange, and the green in those, I could get 2 workers, basically spin a worker for a gold and a gold for a bump. I like that. I think that's the route I'm going to go. Okay, so for my first turn then, so I want to do these 3 things. The first thing I want to do is research. I normally like to play this green. Will I be able to get a gold another way? Well, if I did 2 bumps here, I'd have a gold. If I did 2 bumps there, I'd have a gold, and then I could do a yellow. Maybe I do that. And then I do red, yellow, and green. This will let me start getting some colored dice. Or chunking some white dice. I just need some more gold. I think I'm going to do that though. So I'm going to research with yellow. I'm going to put this 6 and this 4 here. White dice as yellow is great. Yeah, you're talking about hiring this one. I really like that as well. So I'm going to research. I'm going to make this red. So I'm using this worker to make a dice red. The value is 10. I'm doing research. So I come here. It's 10. I pay 2 gold. And I can move 2 tracks on that red. So 1, 2. Get a gold. And I get 2 coins. Okay. I think I'm good with that. And then it is over to them. So they just have this deck. Theirs is very simple. They're basically always either going to look to see how many translators are here, moving some in here, or they're going to see how many scrolls are out here and do some translating. So first thing you do is you flip over their card here and you look at this top coin amount here. It's 0. That would be how much they get. In this, they're going to look at the House of Wisdom, see if there's at least 3 scrolls, which there are. So they're going to translate. And from there, I'll make sure I got it right. Yep. They're going to use their language focus. So Chinese, so they're going to look for a Chinese scroll, which they have one. Let's assume they didn't have one. They would then look for a Sanskrit, then a Greek, then a Hebrew, Persian, Syriac. They'll always flow, right? And they'll just look that way. In this case, they do have a Chinese, so they're going to get this. Normally, you would tuck these scrolls. By the way, they started with a Greek. I'm going to have them set out over here and just kind of remember the piles I did them. So they're going to translate this Chinese scroll here. So that'll be equate to this. Worth 7 points. Their first turn of the game, they got 7 points. By the way, there are 4 difficulties of the AI. It's on this back side, so I'm not going to show it because I haven't lifted it all up. But there's 4 difficulties. It dictates what they start with. I'm playing on level 2, the second one. And yes, Michael, I think early colored dice are good, which is why I think if I can get this bump, I can just start filling my bag with some colored dice. And then I, of course, always love it up here where you can do that and get rid of white dice. It also makes it where you don't mind taking white dice for things if you know you can start chunking them. I like the balance of the research in this game so much, right? Because the way it looks, I'm going to have all these sweet abilities, get some workers, but I'm going to be very starved on coins and gold, so I'll have to figure that out. Although my goal is doing this for this. So anyway, what was I doing for their turn? Next, they're going to place 2 gold And they're going to basically, they're going to look from right to left, and they're going to place it on ones that speak Chinese, favoring not mine. So like if I had a Chinese one that did Chinese here, but there was a neutral one here, they would of course go to the neutral. They don't have any, and I don't have any, so then they just go to neutral translators. So they'll start left to right, and they'll just go like this. Honestly, a very solid first turn for them, for sure. So it's straight up 7 points and putting 2 gold on 2 of their translators. Now, interestingly, I was debating, I mean, not debating, I was thinking about delivering anyway. And now it opens up this spot, which it's always better to deliver higher. You get better rewards here, and then just one less influence here, and then it's actually not great if you do it here. Joe, this is your favorite. I thought you liked Wayfarers, but honestly, I don't remember. Figuring out the translator pick for AI was the trickiest thing. Learn from me. Yeah, it's interesting that it is, you know, from right. It is. That was one of the things I had to double check in the rules for sure. Okay, so there's really no reason I should not. At this point, I'm going to play this one. I'm going to do the 3, and I'm going to deliver. I'm going to deliver a scroll to the House of Wisdom because this is open, and truthfully, their cards are like, they're either going to hire translators or they're going to do scrolls or deliver. If their card was like this, which they got 2 others like this, it's either a 3, another 3, and a 5, then they would deliver. So they'd be delivering this. I want to do it before them. So I can move up to 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Whatever space I stop on is what I get. So if I move 3 and I stopped here, this is what I'm getting and what I'm doing, and I wouldn't be moving a scroll. I would just get a gold and draw a dice. However, I'm only going to move 2. Because I do want to deliver a scroll. So I paid 4 coins, saw me do it just a minute ago. The reason is, here's the cost. Cost 4. I get 2 influence in the green, which is not bad. Green Guild is like objectively the worst to control because you get last pick of whatever's on the kind of scoring cards. Oh, and I didn't mention we got 4 what are called Caliph cards mixed in here. They will come out, will score over these kind of majorities. Once 4th one comes out, it's the end of the game. But this is better than nothing. I delivered that. I put a bump on orange, which is not bad. Now, if I translate really, not either of these, this one, get 2 more orange bumps, which is all I need for this. But I really want this one and this one is really the 2 that I want to do because, like, both of those give you an orange dice. They score 4 orange dice. I would get an orange dice. So if I did both those, that is 3 orange dice. So they're each scoring 3 points. Anyway, I'll see if I can do that later. This one then would be great too, because that's Sanskrit, that's a Sanskrit, and I started with a random Sanskrit. There's a 0 chance I get both those, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then this refills. And that is it for my delivery. So over to them. They are going to play until they have 3 of one color. So we see we have 2 red. There are 3 red, 3 blue in here. When they have 3, the next turn they rest. So in this case, they're going to look down here and see, are there at least 5 translators? There are not 5 translators. So they're going to go here. They're going to hire a translator. I will make sure I get this part correct as well. They're going to use their translator. Oh, first thing, they should have moved 1 here. They're going to use their translator focus to hire this translator, which is very unfortunate because it's the one I was thinking about using. So They're going to pick this one. They would not pick a duplicate. If there was a duplicate, you know, they would again go to the right. And then you add up this total here, right, into the rightmost room of the target sum. Yeah, so the total of the last two. And so they're going to put it in a one-cost room, and there is only one. I can tell you straight up, this was a very, very bad thing for it to do for me personally, because I wanted to hire that exact same translator, stick them in this room here. Yeah, that's real bad because it's the only one I could afford. I have one coin left. So that was just a painful move for me. That's what they're going to do. Then they're going to get 2 coins. So they just are going to move right there. So what's that one do? I can pay 2 to lose 2 white dice. I don't like that one as much. So that does Sanskrit to Greek. I can't. Let's not say I can't. No, I do not want to. Because I could play. It's like a solo player can read your. I know. That was, Michael, that was a terrible move that it did there for me. I'll take it because it did literally clear this out right when I was about to deliver anyway. But that was rough. So I could do this to get 2 coins, and then I would be able to afford kind of either of these. Downside is you are forced to take a white dice, and I would not harvest this red track. So so here's what I'm thinking. I mean, that lady, I could just dismiss one of those. And I think that's what I might do. Just dismiss. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick to what I was kind of going to do anyway. So I want the red track. I'm going to go here, just put a 1. And the strength of what I'm doing is here. So like I can only look at these 2, right? And the dismiss is the top right ability. I'm going to dismiss this one, which was losing a white die and influencing a card. It's like this one or this one. If they translate and don't move, they pick the Hebrew. They're less likely to touch this one right now. I still think I'm going to do this one. And I'll talk about kind of how the influencing works there, but the biggest thing is now if they interact with this, they owe me a coin. And then if I just don't want them to interact, like I don't want them to translate, I pay a coin and they can skip it. So like I could put this one out here. Put this one out. I'm still going to need this translator. I'm going to let this be. Yeah, I'm going to let it be. Do that. Okay, over to them. Whoa, they got their 3 red in a row. Promise I shuffled. So they're going to move 2. 1, 2. They're going to see, are there 6 translators here? There are not. There are 5. So they're going to hire another translator. So this time they're going to look for this goofy guy here. Their total is 3, so they're going to put it on the leftmost 3, I believe. Place into the rightmost, excuse me. So that would be this one. Oh, these are supposed to get flipped when they put them. I will say this is the one thing about the solo, they fill up translators here, right? So like right now, I could say translate this, I would just be using theirs, which is not always great because you're giving them points. So we're both about to rest. Very interesting. So let's do it. I'm gonna rest. Oh, and when you rest, what's the order? I wanna make sure I do it. Yep, you reveal the bottom scroll card. It's this. This neutral marker is gonna move 3 along the black, 1, 2, 3. It is then going to, if this scroll, if the House of Wisdom did not have any in the top row, it would deliver this. Otherwise, it's just going to discard this, and it is going to be replaced with this. If this hits, say, where I have influence, it would just have discarded that, or it would have delivered this one. So I did that. I'm going to gain my income, so I'm going to get a worker of my choice and white. White and I have a blue dice in my bag, so with yellow I make green, with red I make purple. Let's do yellow because I could also use the yellow to go up here. Okay, so that was that one. I'm then going to activate green, so I am going to pay my gold to move up one of the primary colors. I'm going to choose yellow. I'm then going to do yellow. Maybe I should have rethought the coloring, but that's all right. So if I translate this, I want red dice. If I translate this, I want yellow dice. How about blue dice? I'm going to get red. So I'm going to get a red dice in my bag. I could also have discarded a white. I'm going to take the red. Yeah, I have 3 dice left. You can always look in your bag. Okay, so I'm guaranteed to draw the color that I pick. If I wanted to do this one, no, but now I could do this one. I like it. Okay, so I pick that. I can gain a white die for a gold. I think I will. I also didn't gain my gold here. I started with 2 gold, I spent them here. The next turn I delivered, I should have gained, when I went there I gained 1 gold. I would have gained a gold when I delivered, that's 2. What did I do on my last turn? I did some up there that didn't spend a gold. So I should have a gold from when I delivered here. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to gain a white dice and a gold. Gain a white worker. So white workers can increase the value of your dice. Or you can spend them for stuff. And then I draw 4 dice, which should be the 4 dice I have in my bag. It is. Not high numbers. Should be okay. And then all these dice go back in the bag. So next round this worker goes back. And then these come back. And that is the rest. So I like there's even decision space amongst the rest. Okay, speaking of rest, they are going to rest. Let's see, I'm sure they got something. Resting. We'll go through their resting here. They're going to reveal the bottom. Whoa, look at that. It is a scoring card. Also, I interacted with this. I should have had this white worker as well. Okay, so this is interesting. Scoring card came pretty early. And nobody has anything but me over here. So I could employ or retire one of them. Or I could just get 3 points, or I get 1 point and a green dice. A lot of times I like to straight up retire so I get abilities. But I'm liking these Sanskrit things. So I think I need this lady. So this lady is going to go. But I don't have enough coins to do that. Take a white dice, get a gold. I don't know that I want to do that all game. Or just straight up get a worker. Man. I might just take the green die then. So the problem is, you're right, Michael. When I travel, I can get coins. I also have a card that can get coins. Problem is, I have to do this right now. This is in their turn. I'm resolving this. So I could take this guy to, or I could do this third column and hire one of these, but I cannot afford any of these right now. And I could just straight up retire one of those two. And this one isn't a bad one to retire. The problem with that is I've kind of already built a way of getting workers, so I'm not going to be worker starved. I think I'm going to do, you also have to take a white dice if you retire them. Maybe, actually, I take that back. Maybe that's straight up retiring. I don't know that I get the choice. Immediate effect, employee paying any room cost, or higher. I think that one actually might be just straight up retiring them. I'll have to see what the other ones look like. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take green dice into my bag. Green dice are useful too. I normally like this track. I was trying to avoid just hammering it, but who knows. And it'll help me translate these. So, okay. So we revealed, move the influence marker on the board left to right. So because this, it's how they kind of affect their dice sum for the end of the game. Gain benefits based on the number of schemes played. So if they had played 5 schemes, they would get to retire kind of the 2 expensive guys. Because they didn't, they do this. So they're going to gain influence in a guild where no players have any. So one of those 2, and looking at green, then purple. So they claim that. And then they will influence a card. And I think it does the same type of thing. Oh, language focused, Syriac, Chinese, Sanskrit. Blah. Okay. That's it. And then they shuffle this up. Yeah, that's what I think, Michael. I think some of those Caliph cards are you choose to hire or retire, but that one looks like it is just retire. And I just don't think I care for either of those benefits. If I wasn't like already slightly doing this track, I would think about the worker for sure. I would, if I was ever just straight up ignoring the red track. Nick, do you think the East series will be lighter? I feel like the South series has been so heavy compared to the previous games and wasn't received as well as those the whole. I don't know, but in listening to things that Shem has said, a lot of it has to do with his personal gaming preference has changed a lot over the time of him being a developer. When he was first a developer, he had said he had liked lighter games, but as he's been in the hobby longer and whatnot, he's found he naturally gravitates toward heavier games. I think Sam is always kind of a heavier Euro gamer type of guy. You ever watch him play something, he's all about the long game. So they've said that it's the games they prefer, so it's the games they prefer to make, right? So my gut tells me that the East would not be, I don't think it's going to go back to, we'll call it, the West Kingdom trilogy lightness, I would call those pretty solid in the mid-weight category. But I could see it being somewhere in between. Because you're right. I mean, they want to sell copies too. So I do think maybe, I don't know if these were received worse. Personally, I like them. I would probably say Paladins is still my favorite. But the next two, Wayfarers and Scholars, are like right up there. And then the other West Kingdom ones, with Raiders being mixed somewhere in that. Okay, he rested. Over to me. So, what did I say I want to do this round? Oh, I don't know. I want to translate this one. That's what I wanted to do. And now I have to pay him a coin if I do it. Yeah, like he, it's just what they prefer, which is, that's fine. I think they will always make better games as long as they're making the games that they want versus trying to cater to the audience that they think will buy more, right? Like, it's kind of one of those things, if you're doing what you're passionate about, it's typically going to be a better product. So, and Paul chimed in there too, because Paul does, right? He sits very high on like Viscount's Architects, right? That's like a good weight level for what Paul likes. Okay. So, things I want to do. I need money, gold, fame, fortune, all of it. Okay, so I could hire Sanskrit to Hebrew. What is mine goes to Persian. It's this one I need. I could hire I don't know that I want to keep spending my gold for this, so track. If I do this, then I could go up the yellow track. It's really my only option. It's probably not bad. I really wanted this one because it would do this, but this one's not bad. It's one of these two that I'm wanting. I do the purple. Gives me this, and then I do yellow track. Then I do yellow track, which gives me a coin, and then I deliver. I only have 3. I don't deliver. I deliver next time. I think this is okay. So the 3 things I'm doing, I am hiring a translator, research this. So I don't see myself getting another gold. If I did the orange track, I'd get a gold. Maybe I just do these 3. I'm going to do those 3. I'm not going to do the green track. So it doesn't matter too much. Let's start with the red track. We're going to play this and a white worker to make it a 6. I'm going to... Oh, I don't have money. So I research first. Yeah, I research first. Like this. 6. Oh. No, then I don't have the gold. Okay, sorry. I have to rethink this. Okay, what if I use 2? I think I'm just going to have to take a white dice. If I go here, I have to take 2 white dice. Yeah. Okay. If I play this one and I take the gold, Okay. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm going to, instead of playing the red one, I'm gonna play this one. So it's gonna be a 6 yellow. I'm getting a gold. I'm gonna spin that gold because I'm in this tier. That goes up 1. I get a coin and influence a card. Is he gonna do Hebrew? Almost certainly not. Because if he, I think the highest on there is 2. He'll focus on Sanskrit. I don't think he will. Let's hope not. In which case, I think I'm gonna try. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I think he's gonna get this. I don't see any of these others I want, so I'll always put it there. Okay. Oh, and then I get 2 coins. This might not be bad. Okay. Now it is over to him. They're definitely peeling out of his attention span. Also, that makes me very sad. Caught the bug. It drives my heart. The hobby is learning new games. Sorry, I was reading all of your comments there. I think it's awesome that your son is excited to learn new games, right? Because that's what I'm always excited to do. Like, I hope at least one of my kids wants to. I'll set up a new game every day they get home from school, teach them and play. Okay, they're moving 2, 1, 2, 3. Bam, called it. Sanskrit is their focus, so they are going to translate this Sanskrit, which goes there. They are going to place 2 gold, picking Sanskrit, and this guy looks like, yep, only one of these is Sanskrit, so they are just going to straight up retire this guy, which is just straight victory points for him because it only requires 1. Yeah, that's it for them. I do love learning new games. I really do. Okay. Next thing I was going to do was hire translate. Dang, had I hired this person, they would have given me a gold. Okay, so now I have an interesting choice in that I have 4 coins. Okay, so I have 4 coins, so I think, man, I want to now fill this so that they don't overtake my lead here. But if I do, okay, let's think about this. If I do this, I do this, kind of locking in my lead here, they will, what will I do with these dice? Not much is the answer. And then yeah, not much. Because I'll be spending my coins too, so it's not even like I could use this one of theirs. I don't think I can do that. I'm going to have to leave that for them. I'm just going to go higher. Okay. What was I? I was not going to do yellow. I want to do orange because I'm going to get a gold. I can get a free orange bump here. I can also draw a dice here. I think I spend all of my silver here. Okay. If I do this, and I translate this, that could give me to here, which gives this, and I translate to this. That's what I'm doing. Okay, for sure. So, and then at that point, I want the gold. So, I gotta use one of these guys. It's a 6. Now I'm gonna hire this one here, using all my silver. And I get a bump up any. I'm going to do this. Okay. Just going to move one. Oh. He did do a lap. He did do a lap. When he did a lap, he should have placed a purple influence. And one. He's going to look, see if there's 5 translators. There are. He is going to put a guild influence in gold on a translator. So an influence where nobody has it. Again, Michael, he's a turn ahead. Next turn I was going to get an orange guild influence. He didn't deliver, which blows my mind. He's definitely going to do that next turn. Actually, it's 50-50. If he loses 50-50, it benefits me. Yeah, quite the disaster there, Steve. So you may want to improve your opinion on that one if your daughter ends up liking it. Paul probably not playing that one with his daughter, but hey, I got 2 kids, so hopefully one of them plays viticulture with me. Okay, what's he doing? Placing, he placed on the orange, and then I think that's just straight up, yeah, place on the leftmost neutral. It just goes here and retires. He is bought is super outscoring me at the moment. Okay, and then I am translating. Am I playing another card after this? I have to see what this is. I won't have the gold to do either of those actions. Okay. I will not have gold to do either of those actions, so this is it. So I'm going to do the orange track and the orange track and I'll have one white and one yellow. That should be okay. I'm gonna have all white dice, possibly a green and possibly an orange. So I'm not gonna do red. I'm gonna do, I guess, yellow. I could also just spin the gold for a green. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna translate with the yellow. So I'm gonna use these. It becomes purple. Color number doesn't matter. I am going to go Hebrew to Persian, Persian to Arabic. Translating this one. Look at me, I get 2 points. I immediately go up the orange track, which gives me orange influence 1 turn before me. I get an orange dice. And then I just influenced or translated that, and I did that. Actually, I think this is 4 white and 3 secondary color. Yeah. So, not bad. Okay, this comes to my hand. Yeah, that's it. I think I did everything. Yeah. Okay, over to them. I move 2, 1, 2. They're going to see if there's 6 translators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not, so they will hire a translator. Looking at this lady, we have this lady. Looking at this guy, we don't have this guy. The value is 3, so he is coming right there. That one's okay. It's only worth 1 point. Over to me. I am resting. He didn't do this. Well, he's almost certainly delivering it to now. Unless of these 3 cards, there's only 1 left. So 33% chance there. But I'm going to rest. So we reveal the bottom. It is 1. So this is going to go over to the House of Wisdom. Guess I'll put it at least here because, well, 1, I could translate it. And 2, I am going to have a green dice in my bag. I could translate it, but 2, it stops him from getting the influence there. I'll just keep cranking out influence here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, rested, revealed the bottom, gain my income. So I'm going to do purple, get a gold. I gotta get a white dice. I don't think I'm going to get another white dice for a gold. And then I am going to, I actually think just lose the white dice I just got here. Do I want the gold then? I'm actually going to draw 5. I'm going to draw 5 and I have so I could translate this Persian one. I'm not going to gain it. Maybe I do that Persian one and try and start shedding some of these. We'll see. Okay. That is it. I have very little in things. Oh, and then I draw my dice. Well, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Okay. These go away. Over to him. Okay, so yeah, he's going to look, see if there's 3 up here. There is not. Actually, you know what? There was a chance it could have been the 5+. Anyway. I don't know, silver for it anyway. He's going to deliver. He is going to move 0. So what he's going to do is he's going to start here, and he's going to look for a Persian one. There's only one Persian one. It is going to be this one. And then when they deliver it, I think they just go to the highest available, like this. And that's it. I don't think they get the gold. They don't get the gold. It would tell me if they got the gold. They do get 1 silver. That's right. Okay. Okay, it's over to me. Whoops. So, like, I'm thinking this Persian does not seem too bad. This is refills. So here's the thing. I need some money, too. So there's also like a play where this could research for free, and so could this. And then I translate. And then I deliver a scroll. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If I research with these 2, I can do this one. Basically, the biggest thing I'm getting out of this is money. That's what I'm wanting, right? So I can go up here. Actually, that's really good. And then here, I draw a dice. And I really actually want probably just a white dice. I don't care what dice it is here. Because I can research. I can then translate. And then I'll have 4 coins and a dice. So as long as the dice rolls a 2 or higher, I can deliver this scroll. And there's a chance I could deliver it right here. Where's Persian at for him? It's here. He'll deliver this Greek one well before he delivers the Persian. Oh, and there's 2 Persians. Yeah, he'll most likely deliver this Greek first. Translate this Greek first. I think this is my best bet. So, I'm doing 3 actions, 4 actions. Research, translate, deliver. So I want, on this first research, I know I want orange. Okay, so that is 8 orange coming up here. So I'm just going to go 1 space, get 2 silver. Next up, he is going to rest. I'm going to pull the bottom here. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting rid of this one, replacing with this one. Resting, here we go. Move the influence marker board left or right. He is going left. So far he's making it easy to win the white. Not the, it's 4 points. I'll take it. Oh no, excuse me, it's 2 points. 4-point swing. Went to the last. Gain benefits based on the scheme cards played, so he is just going to influence a card. I think it's Syriac focused. Syriac, no. Chinese, Greek. Greek. That one. And then shuffle them all back. Okay. That did not disrupt me. Looking good. I've heard of that Beer and Bread game. I have definitely not played it. I've also not heard of 51st State. I'm sure Paul has. Paul has heard of all the games. So Paul relies on me to learn the rules and teach him the games. I rely on Paul to know what games are what and even worth playing, because I don't typically do any research. Game has to be like very, very popular and getting very, very hyped for me to see it. Because I just don't have things that influence me to see it. Okay, next thing I'm just going to do is research again. What do I not care happens last? Possibly yellow. I want to yellow. Yellow. Okay. So I'm going to go here. I am going to make that an 11. I'm not doing this one. I'm just going to do this one. Going up 1 here. A red one. It's a 2. I told you it has to be a 2 or higher. Red's not the greatest, but whatever. Okay. I did this. That's all I did there. Over to them. They are moving 0. They're going to see if there's 3. There is 3. They are going to translate Syriac, Chinese, Sanskrit, Greek. I knew they were going to do the Greek. Not even worried. This third stack. This third stack could get more than this. Probably Chinese 7 points. That's all they do there. Now, the unfortunate thing is they're probably going to stick one in there. But it probably means I could stick one in here. Oh, I was supposed to get my 2 coins from that. Okay, next up, I am going to translate. I did this. Done yellow. Let's do red. Also play to possibly do. Okay, so am I gonna do green? I'm gonna get 2 gold. I could use one of the gold to then, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a yellow here anyway. That's probably okay. I want to clear white dice. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I think. Yeah, I'm going to get gold. I'm going to get gold when I deliver. So I'm going to do that. I'm just translating. Oh, I don't need the worker. Number doesn't matter. It is orange. I am going just straight up Persian to Arabic. So doing this one, which gives me that yellow bump. And I instantly lose a white dice. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. I need to get rid of at least 2. And then I retire this person. So I get the coin right now. If I retire, if I put it here, because that's what I'm about to do. It's not always bad because then I'd always have a coin. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just probably not going to always be pumping over scrolls, but we'll do that. Okay, so that's it for my turn. Over to them. They're going to move 1 space, which does this, which means they'd put a gold here, and they just retire this person. They're going to see if there are 5 scrolls. There are not. They are going to deliver. They're going to deliver a scroll. Should they? What did I do wrong here? I skipped something. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know what this... Oh, no. I'm sorry, I see. It's because if it was less than 3, it's going to one of the 2 spot ones, and they're getting the influence, which they did. Now, because it's 5, it could potentially go to the 1 influence spot. It's not this time, so it doesn't matter. So they are going to deliver a Chinese scroll. I don't remember if it's this one or if it's this one. I think it's where it starts. Clockwise from the neutral marker. So maybe it's in front of. Sorry, I told you I hadn't played the solo in a little bit. Clockwise from the neutral marker. It's one of these. There's no scrolls. Looking clockwise around the map, starting from the neutral marker. Well, they do not move it. They act as if starting from the neutral marker, so I do think they take this one. And they are going to deliver it, not purple, but orange. Okay. And then this comes out. I think the next one off the top is a score. Has to be a scoring. Okay. Well, I was wanting to deliver to the orange spot, but so be it. I'm going to deliver to the This influence doesn't go away because he did not interact with it. Deliver there. Which cost me 4 coins, but I get 1 back. And I get a orange bump. Let's get rid of a white dice. Okay. Oh yeah, and I think this, oh, no, I'm off. Maybe the next one. I don't know. Maybe I lost track. Okay. I have to rest next turn. It has to move to get the scroll, just like us. So in that case, it would not have been this one. It would have been this one. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Downside, I would have much rather this one be out there because then I could have had 2 that were focusing on white dice. So maybe I just have to go get that myself, but I appreciate that. We would love to teach you if you wanted to meet up. Dennis, are you here in DFW? And hopefully in DFW, either Fort Worth or Denton, and not, you know, Far East Dallas. But even if you were, we could meet somewhere in the middle. Okay. What? Oh, it's him. He's going to move 1 space, see if there's 5 translators. There is not. Going to try and get this lady. There's that guy. Get this goober. His total is 2. Going right there. Gets 2 coins. Okay. I'm resting. Moving 1. House of Wisdom is filled. That just does that. Getting my income. So I will get a white worker and I think a red worker. Orange, I will get 2 of these guys. I will spend 1 of those to get a bump up the yellow track. Get 2 coins. Get a white worker. I will draw my dice and then do this. Ooh, that's a bummer. I should not have done that in that order. I would have loved to have gotten the dice first. That's okay. Because I could have gotten rid of those 2 white. Oh well. Oh, Dennis, then we are not far. I am also North Fort Worth. Technically Denton, but that should basically tell you where. Oh, that's terrible. Ooh, that's terrible. I only had 2 white dice in there. Okay. Now I do this. Man, that was poor planning on my part. I get a color and I lose a white. There's the bright side. My next draw will be sweet. I guess a red. Oh, did I kill this? I hope it was there. I guess a red. Okay. Oh, Yeah, so I'm in Justin. We are very close. Okay. Okay, I gotta really think what I'm doing this round. Not a lot. That is the answer. I also, again, did not get my gold when I delivered here, for sure, because I got 2 here and spent 1. Okay. Okay, that was my rest over to him. 2, 1, 2. He's going to look, see that there's 3. There is. He is going to translate Syriac. Nope. Chinese. Yep. This one. That's just going to go there. He's going to put 2, looking if there's Chinese. There is not, so he's just going to go plop, plop, and retire this one. Okay. He's done 2 Chinese, 1 Sanskrit, 1 Greek. Okay, what am I doing this round? I should now deliver there for sure. So I might do this one just so I don't have to do this anymore. I think that's what I'm going to do. I was debating this for this. No matter what, I don't want to pay the gold anymore. I just need to move 2. So we're going to do this. Go 1, 2, and deliver this one. It's not even that I care about this one. So hopefully maybe he attempts to translate and gives me silver. I'm going to get a bump here. Because then I don't have to pay gold for that. And that'll be decent. I can start getting this up. Start doing a lot of things. I was way off on my count. And this isn't bad. I'm in a decent position to... This one's going to be real bad for me. But I'm in a decent position to get decent stuff on these 2. Okay, I delivered. It cost me 4. I got 1 coin when I did that, and I get a gold. Okay, over to him. It's gonna move 2, 1, 2. He's gonna stay in control of orange. Right after I said that. He's going to see if there's 6 translators. There's not. He's going to get a translator looking at this chick, which there is not. His total is 4, so she is going right there. Okay. We have no way to get to Arabic. As much as I like spending my gold to get influence, now I need people. And I want one of those Sanskrit ones, right? So, Sanskrit to Hebrew. That just cost me 1. Maybe I'll just have a short round. It's probably not bad. don't need any more workers. So I could do this and this. Yeah. So let's do yellow. Let's the other thing about that, oh, I have to research first. Unless I go here. Okay, let's think about it. If I research and get 2 coins, this is researching the blue track, which I don't really care for. Or the yellow track. I use this 1, don't have to jack with it. What if I used a bunch of these to make it 2 up the yellow or the red? I just did this one up the blue. Or I could do the primary bump up the blue. Draw 5, 6. No, too much. I don't need that. I want this. Yeah, I think I interact with the translator there. I could put her here for free, or actually, I don't care. I'm overthinking it. I'm just gonna put her there. Not yellow. We already did. No, we didn't do orange. Where's orange? Okay, I'm just gonna interact using the 1 and hire her and put her in the free spot here. It doesn't cost me any coins. I'll be there. Yeah, that is correct. Sorry, just getting caught up, but I'll be there Friday night, and then Saturday I've got prior obligation, so I have to leave, but I don't really know time yet. And then Sunday it'll be afternoon. I'll go to church in the morning and then go in the afternoon after that. Okay, what did I do? Interacted with this person. That's it, simple as that. They're resting. They're pulling the bottom here. We're gonna have Caliph cards like back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is so sad. This is I like don't want to say I cheated, but I definitely would have put my influence marker on that one because that's the one I wanted. Okay, I'm doing it. You guys can call me cheating, but I was supposed to get an influence here. I have the ones marked up here that I want, and this is what I wanted because I'm trying to cull these white dice. I swear. Plus it's worth 4 points naturally. So this would have come out, it would have landed there, and it would have just skipped it. Let's see. it has red again, so it's at -3. I am almost certainly getting the 2 victory points there. Yeah, we could plan something at a game shop. If you're in Saginaw, I know real quick, I'll get back to you. But anyway, I know there's what is it? The one on Beach and Golden Triangle. It's not Area 51. Maybe it's called Area 51. Yeah, I don't know. There's ones that we could find. Okay, Michael, I understand very much. Hear me out. I was supposed to place an influence, and I didn't. I would definitely not have done this one. Yeah, I would not have done this one. If you look where I am at here, I definitely don't care about Greek or Hebrew because I haven't been doing that. And this literally lines up exactly with this. So you can call me cheater. It's fine. Okay. What is it doing? Oh, it just moved back. Gain benefits. So red, it will retire this person. Free 3 points for it. And then that's it. I know you're joking. I'm still going to justify it. It's scoring a decent amount of points, so let's hope my end game really picks up, because it's going to get roughly 3 or 4 points the next Caliph card. It's going to get 3 or 4 points the next 2 Caliph cards. And I am not. Okay. Okay, where was I? I did that. I think the next thing I was going to do was research, and then I was going to rest. I was going to have like a short round. So I think the top and the bottom right now have to be. No, the bottom doesn't. The bottom was the second one. And so how it is there's one guaranteed knot and then a packet of 4 where it's shuffled. So it was the second one. So that meant there was 3 guaranteed knot and then another packet of 4 shuffled, right? We're in that second packet of 4 from the bottom. On the top, we haven't hit. So there was 3 shuffled and then a packet of 4. So you can go top-wise, right? You can go, it can be the 7th. And then bottom-wise, it could again be the 7th by being the second, in that second packet. But to top, I think we're there. So we're going to have like some back-to-backs. And then we should be decent if that's the case. Well, no, you don't know. It could be the very next one on the bottom. Could be the very next one on the top too, actually. I can tell you I'm not set up for it ending very soon. He is 14 points. 14, 16, 26, plus whatever these are. Probably another 15 or so. It's probably at 40. I am not. Okay. Researching. I have orange. I have green, and then if I don't use people, I want to do yellow. Let's do this, and let's do this, and let's do this, and we will be at 8. So I'm going to get 2 coins and 1 bump up blue. Do I want to bump up blue? Do I want a bump up blue? Because the other thing I could do is... Oh, I hired this one, right? Yeah. I could hire another one. Okay, if I hired in... No, that wouldn't work. I'm doing... red or... yellow. I was planning to use this for the yellow bump. I could also make it green or purple. I'm not doing purple. Make it green. Technically make it orange. I could make it orange. That would be interesting. The downside is I wouldn't have workers for next round. That might be okay. I might do that. I think I might just not have workers the next round. We're gonna try that. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I have my base 5. No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. So I just did that. I already got my 2 coins. Okay, over to them. Start. Moving 1. There are not 5. Going to deliver a Greek. Going to the lowest. They're all the same, so I think it picks yellow. I mean green. Highest row, yeah, and then color focus green. Okay. Over to me, and I okay. Sorry, one more thought here. I can now play this here. Hire this person here. And be able to do my Sanskrit all the way to Arabic. That person's ability is just okay whenever I've been shedding a bunch of white dice. Then I'd have the gold to basically do these. So I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to place that there, get this person, place them here. Get a worker. A blue or yellow worker. Blue or yellow, yellow. Okay, that's that. Five, they do. They're going to influence. I didn't move this one. It is, I can never remember, where no players have any, we both have some. Where the AI has none. AI has them everywhere. Color focus. Purple. Well, I wasn't winning that, so that's okay. Now I'm resting. Persian. Oh, hang on a second. Who delivered? Shoot, they delivered. They delivered this. It won't matter. Neither of us got influence, so it'll be okay. They were supposed to have done this. Let's put that there. Are any of these neutral? One. They're going to get one silver. They are... Here, I'm going to place this, this, and this. Okay, and then we're going to look at see if they have the most. I don't know. Let's look. Caliph, highest majority. It's not. Last one played, red, lowest. So they're going to take an influence and go here and here. Which means I have to take the 3 points. It's probably okay. Doesn't change the guilds. No. Okay. Then this refills. All right, Paul, so there was one. I mean, there's only 5, 6, 7 cards left. And I know we're close on the bottom. Oh, yeah, I just rested. Did I grab one? Oh, shoot, what did I do? Did I grab one from the bottom? I feel like that's what made me realize it. No. Then it must have been this one, because this is a Persian one. Maybe I just placed it back when I realized that I screwed up. That's probably what I did. So this moves one, gets taken out. We're gonna hope that's what I did. If I said Persian. Okay, that goes there. I get my income. So I get 2 gold. Then I can place a gold. This is interesting because I kind of need all 3 of these to translate. I guess I could also then get this person to do it a second time. Could also take off gold on theirs, but I don't really want to pay on the coin, and I have a lot of gold at the moment. I don't care about this one. I really care about this one, so I'm going to do this. And put that there, and maybe be done with Sanskrit after that. Okay. Here, I'm going to bump up this yellow. Now I'm going to do the yellow, so I get a color, and I get rid of 2 white dice. I don't think I have any in here. I don't. These 2 are gone. The color I want is, I think, red. Let's hope red is right. It's worth an extra 2 points if I can get one more. This is interesting. I could take a white die to gain a gold, pay a worker to get rid of a white die, and I think I'm going to do that because this worker isn't going to do me any good anyway. I'm not going to draw any white die. So I'm going to get a gold. I'd gain a white die and pay this worker to get rid of a white die. I'm going to draw 5. Thanks for checking, Paul. It seems like the thing I would have thought to do is panic and put it back. And 5. Here. Okay. Okay. Before this game ends, I would like this scroll and this scroll. This one is worth, I think, much more points to me. We'll see what I can do. I can definitely translate this one. Okay. Okay. I drew all 5. Put these guys back. These go away. And then it's over to him. He scored a lot, so I hope that what I'm doing is better than what he's doing. I have not retired a lot, so I've not been getting those bonuses. Granted, next I will retire these 2 just straight up, which I should do right away, and then I could start getting those bonuses. Okay. Over to him. 2, 1, 2. He's going to basically straight up retire this person. 3 or more. There is. Gonna look for Chinese. Gonna look for Sanskrit. They're the same. He's gonna do this one, and I am gonna say, go for it, man. Pay me a coin. Pay me a coin for the influence. And that is all your Sanskrit. This pile. Okay. Now I have an interesting, I wanted to just straight up translate, but I do not want him placing a scroll here. I want to place a scroll there, because I think if I place one, well, we just had one, so it's somewhere in the next 4. But I could take over this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that seems like this guy here. Let's use the green. So I'll get a coin. That's my 4 coins to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And to send this guy here. Get 2 influence, which makes me the leader. How do I get Chinese? I haven't even paid attention to how I can go Chinese to Arabic. Not with anything here. With the Chinese looking dude. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get him and just like shove him here. And just retire him. Because I'm not gonna use Chinese a bunch. Okay, but I think this isn't bad. So that's what I'm doing. Next up is him. Gonna move 2. Gonna see if there's 6. There are 6. He is going to influence a card and a guild. Use the language focus, a Hebrew card. There is not a Persian card. There is. A guild. I wish I could remember this. One where he doesn't have influence. One where no player does. Where he doesn't, then the color focus, purple. Keep on stacking them there, man. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure I can translate. Hire a guy in the free spot. Translate again. And when I rest, I could retire this guy. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to translate. Let's do yellow. Where's yellow? Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Translate the green. So, Sanskrit to Hebrew. Hebrew to Persian. I have to take many steps. I'm probably just going to pay him a coin. No, then I have to put a Persian thing on there. Anyway, Hebrew to Persian, Persian to Arabic. So I translate this one. I need like ways of getting white dice now. So I'm gonna like lose all my white dice. I get a orange. I get an orange bump. Oh, do I have it? Is there still a white in here? There is. I'm gonna get that last red dice so I can be done with worrying about that. I'm not gonna get 4 yellow in time. Yeah, that's it. And then this one retires and this one retires. What else am I doing? Thinking about this, maybe I should have played this translate, because then I could put this under what I'm about to possibly do. because I don't think I'm doing... It's fine. We'll just go 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Goes there. This. This gets replaced when I filled it. That's, I've forgotten that twice now. Oh, and I remove. What did I remove from here? There's 4. I don't know why I removed that 4. Okay. Over to him. Don't think you got your gold. Are you talking about my gold? Whenever I delivered a scroll? Because if so, I have not done that all game, so you're probably right. He's going to move 0. He's going to check if there's 3. There is. He's going to translate Hebrew, Persian. Skip a space. 4. I don't know what that scoring is. Per card influence? He's going to put 1 on a Persian, neutral, that one. Okay. Over to me. So my thought was... Get this Chinese translator, put him in the free spot. Then I need a way to get from Hebrew to Persian. There is a way to do it, I just don't like it. Okay. Not sure what I want to do here. I don't really care about delivering to the purple because he's got that locked down. So he can go deliver there. Actually, he'll rest and it'll cover it. I'm kind of stumped. Because I can hire the free person, put him here. And then I could play my get 2 coins card. It will let me interact with one of theirs. I don't really want to just retire this person for them. Okay, so I could research. I could actually research a yellow. I'd get 2 coins. I could place 2 or pick up. I could pick up from here so I don't retire this one. That's what I might do. have to do it second. So first thing I'm going to do is what do I want to harvest? This. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to interact with this one. I'm going to put them just in this free spot. Here. That's that. I do get to draw a dice. Okay. Okay. Let's see what they're doing. They're resting. All right, so we do have another Caliph scoring here. So we got what? A few more cards left, so it's somewhere in that 4. Okay, they are majority red, so that should be lowest. So they're gonna take one of these guys and go here, and I just take the other 2. So I've got 4 red dice. I mean, the next thing would be just 4 yellow. I have no yellow. So I'd get 1, 2. It's possible. It's very doubtful, but it's possible. So I'll just stick that in there. Okay. He did that. What else does he do? Move the influence. He said -4. I'm at positive it doesn't matter. So I got those 2 points on lock. He did that. Gain the benefit. Red. Gonna retire this one. It's 1 point. I'm all right. Could be worse. Could have been the 3. And shuffle all these. Okay. Okay. I was thinking, while just doing that, I have a slight dilemma. Honestly, I should play this because I don't care about the purple track. This kind of does the same thing, but immediately. I'm gonna get 2 coins. I'm gonna go up yellow. I'm gonna get 2 coins. I'm gonna go up yellow. Which lets me get and place gold. I'm thinking, do I want coins or gold here? If I take gold, I can like pick up a gold, place it here. No, I think I want coins. I want coins. 2 coins. Yeah. No. Chinese to Hebrew. Hebrew to Persian. So if I use this 6 instead, or this 4, no, this 4 could interact with this. So then I could use all my own people. Oh, I didn't place a thing on this. Chinese to Hebrew, Hebrew to Persian, Persian to Arabic. I like that. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't have to use his people at all. Yeah, I'm not using his people, but I am going to take a gold off it. So I'm placing this 6 here. Oh, it requires a gold. I pay a coin, I get a gold, I place a gold. I can place when I rest. I'm going to pay him 2 coins and take both of these. That's what I'm going to do. It requires a gold. I'm going up this track. Oh, and that's where I was taking those. I paid him the gold, and then I get 2 silver. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. 4, wait. I'm back. I lost both my competitive team matches. I have to get through TSA with 4 laptops. That's crazy. 4 laptops. I carry 1, a screen, and then like my PlayStation Portal, and that's too much to deal with. Having to juggle all of those out. And then when I carry games through, they always get checked. Actually, I carried Scholars once through, and it was the metal coins. I had these tucked in there, and that's what set it off. And of course, it's underneath the board, so, and they don't want you touching it, right? But I have to be like, no, you gotta like, the board's, the box is tight, and then like, you gotta lift up the board, and anyway, it's always fun. I don't really, a lot of people get frustrated on that kind of stuff. Doesn't really bother me. I can laugh about it. Okay, I think I've done everything correct. I hope. Okay, let's see what he's doing. He is moving 0. He's seeing if there's 7. There is for sure not. He is going to pick this goober. Whenever this came out, there should have been a neutral of that lady. If that lady was there, there should have been a neutral of this guy. I have to look where it goes. I think it goes in the leftmost spot. It's 0. There's not a 0. I think we just keep going up the numbers. I think. That hurt me really bad, though. Where does this guy go? I forgot to place this. Okay, left cards, K left cards. Leftmost empty room. Okay. This is like the worst thing to happen right now for me. because that's where I was about to put this guy. So now I'm going to have to use his translator. I think Chinese to Hebrew. Yeah, Hebrew to Persian. I should not have spent the 2 gold. Somehow I came up a gold too. I really screwed up. I thought I wasn't going to have enough gold. Oh well. But that's a bummer that I don't know how to remedy. I think I'm just going to have to give him a gold. Yeah, what is gold to him? Bum, 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 bum. Dyson, retired, guild. Oh, gold isn't anything to him. Oh, I don't care if I give him a gold then. Just pay him a coin, but that's okay. Okay, then let's go translating. Okay, so last thing, the only downside to this is, no, he could possibly fill here anyway. He'll fill one of those. If he moves 1, it's here. If he moves 2, it's there. So we'll see. We're just going to do what we're doing. I'm going to translate this one. So we're doing Chinese to Hebrew. Hebrew to Persian. Persian to Arabic. Yep. Yep. So I do this. And this guy retires. This here. Not the best ability, but whatever. Okay. And that's it. Over to him. So yeah, he is going to deliver. He's going to move 2 to the orange. That was a bit what I was afraid of, but I can't help that. Sanskrit, no. Greek, yes. It'll take control there. The bright side, it's kind of only worth 1 point because it's the middle one. Okay. That goes there. Oh, when I translated this Chinese scroll, I was supposed to get a bump here. Oh, I was supposed to get a bump there. He would have tied me. Look at me. Thank you for forgetting. Okay. Now, I could go hire somebody. probably not a bad idea. I hire somebody. What do I need to do? What do I want to do? I would have 4 left over here. So that one's worth 7 points. I maxed out here. So that's worth... This is a bump on red. It's a bump on orange, which is not as good. This is worth 6 points. So I need to get Greek to Arabic. Here's Greek to Syriac. I'm going to take this one. Okay. I'm going to put this and this. I'm going to hire this guy for 1 coin. Unless there was something Chinese. No, there's not. This guy's just going to get retired. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm doing. Over to him. Very late to the stream, but I had some obligations, different channel. Played this once at 3. Really enjoyed the challenge of scholars. Really enjoyed this trilogy, Garphill. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. You probably scroll up. I think this trilogy is, it's different for everybody. He looped, and I forgot to do this, which sucks, but he would have passed me here. Yeah, it's really, is there 5? There is. He is going to get a guild influence on the green. And put this on a neutral. Yeah, this trilogy is, everybody thinks very different things, right? If you like heavier games, you're probably very much enjoying the South Tigris. If you don't like the heavier end of gaming, but you like the, we'll call it mid-heavy or mid to mid-heavy, dabbling in that kind of heaviness, you probably really like the West Kingdom games. And then, you know, I think Paul mentioned it somewhere, but I think the Ancient Anthology is probably kind of a step down for the most part from that. I don't think they're all that hard. They have some nuance to them, but like, I think of Legacy of You. Once you know the game, you know it, and then that's it. There's a little bit of a learning. What else? Hadrian's Wall, exact same way. Once you kind of know the game, that's really it. A lot of the others, like something like this, it's always going to have crunch. You may know what to do, but like, it's not ever easy. Okay, I'm resting. This could be the end of the game. It's not. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This goes here. Orange. I'm going to get 2 gold. I'm going to place 1 gold. Retire this guy. I think I still have to pay a silver, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm going to pay it anyway. I'm not actually sure if I have to pay it once it's like, I don't know if it's once you've built evenly. This. I mean, I don't think I can hope for much more than 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think I can hope for much more than the 7 points this is worth. Plus, it'll kind of help me lock in orange. So I can move this red, get another gold. The game is close to ending, so I could like also just place this gold here, because I'm about to get plenty of gold here. No. What am I? Did I get my 2 gold? Oh, I got, yeah, I got the gold and then I placed one. Well, I say that, nothing else is really giving me gold. I'm thinking if I do a bump here, it's worth a point. This is also worth a point. I could kind of lock this card. I think I want this for sure. Technically, I don't have the silver for it. I'll have it here in a minute. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to get a white dice. I'm not going to grab it because it's right here. I'm about to lose 2 white dice, which I don't have, and I'll gain a yellow. Okay. Here, purple. Seriously, I think I need these 2 coins. I have to lose this dice if the end of the game is triggered by him in some way. But I have to get this dice. What was I getting that for these 2 coins? And then I'm going to draw. I'd really like to just straight up draw my orange here. Not the orange. I do have 2 yellow in here, so I can make orange. So it's not like too big of a deal. But there we go. And then I also can get workers. White doesn't do much. I guess I take blue, because I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do or make. Okay, that's what we're doing. That was my rest. I'm a bit worried because I actually think the longer this game goes, the more advantageous it is for him, but I'm not real certain. I think he has 40 or 50 points, and I don't. I don't have anywhere near that. We'll see. And then I take these guys back. Okay. This is the exact situation I was worried about. Oh no, he's going to take another one. I should have seen that from the beginning. He's going to translate. He's focusing on Greek. I knew this card was available, the 0 move. And I thought, oh, 0 move. he's going to just take this because it's Greek. I didn't even see that this is Greek and also green, so that will be the one he focuses on. Whoops. So there. Gonna place 2 of these. Going Greek. 1, 2. Okay. I can go Greek to Syriac. So I can go Syriac to Arabic using his, or try and get one myself, which I think is what I want. It's a 50% chance that he delivers next turn, which could be the end of the game. And then after that he rests. So if I have 2 turns, if I have 3 turns, I do this and potentially just rest. Yeah, so what if I take this spot? That's a yellow dice. I have 2. Okay, so it's worth 2 more points, and I could potentially retire, right? So if I get the Syriac to Arabic here, these 2 would both retire when I translate this. I think this is my best bet. If I can do 3 turns, it's real good. If I do just 2, it's not very good. We'll see. Okay. So I'm going to interact. I'm going to get 2 coins. Interacting with this guy. I'm going to place him here. Oh, I need to place down something. Here. Oh, I get a yellow and I lose the white. I can do just 2 turns. I'm good. There's the yellow and I lose a white. Oh, now I really want the game just to end. I tend to translate early and often in the solo. Whoops, that was a 3. Yeah, this game, I don't know. Kind of been all over. I mean, I'm letting him control the guilds, which kind of isn't the best, but we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. Okay, that was me. Okay. He's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is influencing a card. We're moving 2. Influencing the Persian card. No. Syriac. Chinese. He's influencing the Hebrew. It's the only one. And then the guild. Somewhere he has none. Nowhere. Focus. Orange. That's not so bueno. It's not great. Not great at all. Okay, me. I'm going to translate. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to translate the Greek. Greek to Syriac, Syriac to Arabic. Okay. I get a red bump, which gains me a gold. I get an orange bump. No, not an orange bump, an orange influence. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. If it's not the Caliph card, I should really research to take over that. What is it? What was I doing? I translated. Oh, and then this guy retires. This could work out. I think I have to pay the coin. Not sure. That's twice now. Maybe my favorite of all the Garphill, the Legacy View, is ahead or now due to the amount of plays I have with it. Have you done more than one full campaign on Legacy View, Tyler? Okay. I'm done with my translation. Over to him. He rests. Let's see if this is it. How many cards we got? We got 2. So it's either this. It's not this. It's the last card. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes. Where does this go? I don't actually know. Normally the player decides, I think. I don't actually know where this goes. Nobody gets influence for it. So I'm going to do that because, truthfully, I'm not sure. I would think if he decided, it would go there. If I was going to decide, honestly, I'd probably also place it there. So I'm not really sure where it goes. Okay. He picked the bottom. Move influence. It's again this. He's at -5. It's been red every single time this time. Based on the benefit, he gets the 1 pointer. And that's it. Okay, so here's what I think. I think my game is done. So neither, that one's worth a decent amount of points. Hebrew. Actually, so here's what I'm thinking. I was thinking I don't care about him being the leader, because then I'm just going to be the leader, so I get the 2 victory points at the end, plus I have my at least 4 for my condition. However, I know the last Caliph card, and this one goes in the middle, right? So like this either goes to the top or bottom, then this one goes in the middle. The last Caliph card, you get an orange dice, and I was thinking, oh, it's just worth 1 point. However, my orange dice are worth basically 2 points each. So the middle spot is worth 3 to me. So I could, and none of those give me an orange bump, I could research here. I take over the guild, and that's 3 points. It's like a 4-point swing. Because my other option is I end the game by moving something over. Or I trigger the end of the game by moving something over. I think we play one last round. And then I could still take over the guild, I just wouldn't lead it now. And I think it's going to be better for me to lead it now. There's potential I could still get this. It's a 50-50 shot on whether he does it or I do it. And when I think about that, that's worth 6 points. Actually, that's also basically worth 3 points. All right, it's worth 3 points to me because I would become the leader at the end. But I could still become the leader at the end. I just wouldn't have it now. The other way is much better. I'm going to do research. I'm going to research the orange track. I am not resting, so it really does not matter to me. I'm definitely not resting. I think we play one more round. I'm actually going to verify. End of game. Triggered when all 4. At this point, current round is continued, and then one final round is played, right? So I would get one more turn after the end of the game is triggered. So if he triggers it, I get one more turn. If I trigger it, I'm playing 2 more turns after this. Because my thought is I could draw some. Is resting. Am I going to rest? That's what I need to know. Am I going to rest? I'm going to do this. I'm going to deliver. I don't think it matters. I just will make sure I don't rest. I'm going to play this one. Okay. I don't really want to spend my gold, do I? No, in case, sorry, one last thing. In case no, that doesn't work. Oh, hang on. No, that, yeah, that does work. That's a, no, that doesn't work. That's a 7. Oh yeah, it does work because I can do this first. So I'm gonna draw 2 dice. And then I can get a colored person, and I'll just get red. So now that's a 10 strength. I'm going to do this one. So I actually get 2 bumps on orange. And that's it. Oh, and 2 points. Okay. Sorry about that. And then over to him. He didn't trigger the end of the game. It's neat. He's going to look, see if there's 7. There's not. There's 5. He's going to recruit this lady. 0 cost there. And then now I can go trigger the end. So I'm going to trigger the end, and then I'm going to honestly, I could just do this. This is worth $6 points. Greek and Hebrew. Maybe the one I bring over. Two, three, 4. Oh, I can only either translate green or purple. I brought this one. If I brought this one, it's worth 3, 4, 5. The problem with this one is I don't think I have the coins for it. I only have the coins. But I could get them. Okay, I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing. I'm moving. I'm real positive this part doesn't matter, but I'm going to put the yellow one here. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I've got 2 turns. I'm going to put these here, which is 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9. I can do any of these. I don't think it matters, so I want to do, I think, this one, which gives me a gold. This gives me... Oh. No, I want to do this one. This one. Final answer. I'll remove this one. I have 9. No, I'm sorry. I have to do this one, because I need to pass this to get 2 coins. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Bring this here. I get 2 green influence. I get a gold. And I get 2 coins for passing here. I'm enjoying this in the viticulture stream, but going through dangerous. What LCG are you playing? If you're saying dangerous, it tells me that you must be doing Arkham Horror or Lord of the Rings, because I feel like those are the most expensive, if that's what you mean by dangerous. Okay, now I have the coins to translate one last time. Here. So this is the last Caliph card. Let me not forget this. That guy's in there. This chick is not in there. She's just going here. Unfortunately, did not take that from him right at the end. Thought there was a chance, but he has majority blue, so he is going top, right? Just kind of a bummer, but whatever. Oh, that's a really big bummer. Oh, no, I can take the gold. I don't have to retire the person. Oh, no. I'm stupid. I'm not taking either. I'm taking this and getting the orange dice. Because that is worth 3 points. That is why I did that. And then he takes this. Okay. Okay. And then he gets 2 more turns. I get 1 more. Oh, you started to dive into Marvel Champions. So, also expensive. Not as bad as the other 2 by any means. But for me, much more fun. That is the LCG I've gone all in on. I basically own everything for Marvel Champions. Okay, this is my final turn, and I am just going to translate. It has to be this card, because I have to do this and this to make purple. Staying there perfect. So I have to pay him a coin, which I don't think matters, because he has all this now. I'm going to pay him a coin, and then I'm going to pay... Oh yeah, I knew I wasn't retiring this guy. This was Hebrew to Persian, Persian to Arabic. I have to retire one for him. And I'm giving him 2 more points. Or 2 more coins. I think that's the only way I can do it, though. Oh, hang on. This one does Hebrew to Persian. Oh, that part isn't what matters. It's this. Persian to Arabic. I mean, either way, one of these would retire. If I did it this way, both of these would retire. Oh, Hebrew to Syriac to Arabic. It's 1 point less. And I did this one, which gives me a gold. And that is my game. And his last round, he's going to deliver to the purple. That part does not change anything. It doesn't matter which one he takes, but it would have been Persian. Okay. That's the game. Now, let's see if I won. I actually have no idea. I feel like he got a decent amount of points. I feel like I did the best I could. Devin has Ashes Reborn. I do. Sitting over here in Shrink. I really want to play it. Game I've looked into for a long time. Got one of the hauls. Was very excited for. And then it has just sat here. Scholars solo. I'll be the rogue. He's the invader. Dice sum. Well, my dice sum was positive a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And his was -5. So, oh, you do your, what marker do you do? You do this marker. So I get 2 points. Woo. Victory point on retired translators. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And he is at a lot. 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 17, 20, 21. Victory points from controlled guild, influence, and Caliph cards. So I've got 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11, 14. And he has 1, 4, 5. Victory points on the research track. So I have 5, 10, 12, 13, 14. Victory points from scroll cards. Okay, let's do his first because his are easy. That is 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 6, 7, 8, 24 plus 16 is 40. Yeah. Influence on cards, I think is what that is. That's gotta be what that symbol is. Oh, no, the neutral translators. Dang it, what was I at? Oh, okay, his number of neutral translators. Got it. So, dang it, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26. These are all 2, so 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. 43, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay. He got 47. Okay. Mine. 3 gold. Yeah, it's 1 point. This. So 4 points. Oh, I didn't get my last yellow die. That's a bummer. Anyway, 4 points. 6, 10, 12, 14, 18, 21, 25, 29, 33, 37, 41, 41, 42, plus 4, 46. You outscored me by 1 there. I want to redo his here because I want to say I messed up this stack. Okay, I counted he had 47. I'm going to do this one last time. 14. These are 2 each. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I think I did these were 2 each, and they're actually 3 each. So he's at 24. These are 3 each. So 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Yes, I did miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I missed something, but it should have been 53. So 87 to 79. Wasn't bad. I expected, I told my wife Lacey it was going to be about 3 hours. This is exactly what it was. I will say the Garphill and apps for scoring are lifesavers, easy math. Yeah, and this was still hard math here at the end. I'm happy with that. I'm glad I double-checked score and I didn't cheat, and I'm glad I still ended up winning. It was very close. I think I did pretty decent in seeing early on this combo available, right? This one started in the House of Wisdom. This one started out in this space right here. And then I plugged in one of these that I thought I was going to be able to get to. Sanskrit, where was it? Oh, this one. I thought, well, that's worth 5 points, and I was already looking. I started with it, you know, my free one was Sanskrit, and then this was Sanskrit, and I'm like, well, that looks like it's going to be good. And then he took it, so I kind of pivoted. Before even getting these, I then saw these started feeding through, and I had started going up yellow track anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go all in on the no white dice, which is actually a gameplay I do not typically ever do. You can ask Paul. Normally I forego this and do not care about white dice, and I'm just throwing them in my bag. Something I honestly like to do is red track and then just not care about the dice color, right, and use workers for it. So being able to see this, making those work together, right, whatever that was, 8 points plus 5 points, so that was 13 points. Having these work together with having 4 orange dice at the end was pretty good, because my starting ability gave me orange, and that's what else I saw. This started with orange, these are both giving orange, and then thankfully me being smart enough to win that last middle Caliph spot when I almost gave it up to him. You know, was it worth an extra couple of points? So, sad I messed up this, but that's okay. I think I maxed out all of my scrolls otherwise, which is pretty good. Paul and I have played enough times to realize how to do that. Next time I play, I will invest more in research track. Michael, that's my go-to, right? If you've seen me play enough games, you know that I love tracks, I love research. Yep, just like Paul said there, I love tracks. This one I didn't see that from the beginning, so I did not push it that much, but I do enjoy that. I think the key to the tracks, from my experience, is two things. One, you have to unlock this pretty much as quick as possible so that you are bumping tracks twice around, and then you basically do 3 dice placements, bump and rest, right? So you bump, do something else, rest, and of course you're resting. If you're going track focused, right, you're focused on yellow, so your resting is something like this. And the time I've done that, it let me bump a lot of tracks, and I was just constantly bumping tracks, and then I basically controlled the guild. So in that play, I had the most guild control up here, because even these little track bumps in here also gave you bumps, and then I just didn't translate a lot. All my points came from me. I think I had, on that game, had all the 3s up here. I had retired several guys getting white dice, because I didn't really care about the color of dice all that much. And so I put ones up here and I put ones down here, retiring, you know, ones that were 3 points, 2 points. Anyway, that's gameplay I will almost always love. I just didn't see it this time. Saw the path that I took, and I worked out for me. Did something I would not typically do, which is completely like forego money and guild control, although I still ended up doing decent over there. I got real lucky. This one came out early before he had a chance to like do anything. Second card that came out. So Devin packing to travel home, 48 hours of sleep, then I start my long run, 6 hotels in this next batch. Pat, that's crazy. But yeah, this was a fun one. I'm very thankful I did this. I'm thankful that you guys all jumped in for sure. So Paul posted our schedule. I'm not as clever as Paul is by any means, and definitely not as tech savvy. So I don't have the schedule to show you right now. I already have thought that is something I'm going to have Paul make me do, so that at the end of my streams I can post up the schedule, but I can go through my head with it. I think next week I have lockup. It's going to be a quick one. I say quick. I think it's hour and a half, I would say. Takes a little bit longer, right? I truly think it's about 50% additional time when streaming, because you go talk things out instead of just doing them. So I have lockup, and then I have... It was a Garphill game, because I didn't mean to. I don't think... Maybe, was it a Garphill game? I don't remember what it was. I want to know now. I'm going to check really fast. Not leave y'all hanging. Oh, there it is. Yep, so I have lockup. Oh, then I have Barcelona. Gonna do Barcelona solo. You'll get to see our sweet folded space inserts. Not actually while I planned it, although Paul thought it was, I'm pretty sure. Not at all. I just wanted to play it because I like Barcelona. But you'll get to see some sweet folded space inserts. So get to check those out. I will be off on the 19th, going out of town, being a road warrior like Pat. And then I will end the month with Now or Never. That will be a very nice, beefy, crunchy one that will take a decent amount of time. I'm like 50-50 on deciding if I'm going to do a story-based one or just play with the tokens, because I want to just play with the tokens, but I think it would be more entertaining if I did the story-based ones. Tyler, glad you asked. Paul and I are currently working on that. So the answer is no, we do not currently have a Discord server, but we're working on it. So you should pester us every week and we will get it done. Do not feel bad about asking, because we need to get it done. So yeah, and then yes, do not forget to check out this week on Friday. I will not be there. I carried the load for a couple weeks, and now I'm making Paul do it while I go to a small little local convention, and Paul is going to do some Circadian's First Light. He possibly is doing it with the Specialist, but if he does not do it with the Specialist expansion, him and I are going to do it with the Specialist expansion very, very soon. Yeah, all of y'all pester us. Keep saying where that Discord at, because we need to get it done. We really do enjoy you guys. I cannot tell you how much it means to me, and I know Paul feels the exact same way, that you guys jump in here watching us play games that we love, right? This is something that, like, I would just do, right? I would 100% just play Scholars for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I would have fun doing it, right? But you guys being here, I can't explain it, but it amplifies it, and I really do appreciate you guys being there. So we appreciate this community that we're building, and we need to get the Discord to just keep at it. I'll be the first to admit I'm terrible at Discord. I jump in it to raid in WoW a couple times a week, and then I don't typically use it. Paul, on the other hand, uses Discord all the time, so he will be the more active person. And then it'll just be kind of those rare tidbits when Devin jumps in and actually says something. But anyway, again, Pat, Tyler, Michael, there were several more of y'all, and I have forgotten because it's been going on for 3 hours. Dennis, all of you guys, really do appreciate you guys jumping in. I'm going to head out because it's been 3 hours, and tomorrow's first day of school, so I have a lot of helping my wife with that because she's a teacher. So anyway, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help us, help our channel grow. See y'all later.